Okay, we're live. Welcome back
Hey
to the
guys,
second half, and I'm handing over the mic to Aditya.
Hi everyone, welcome. We've got a super exciting topic again within the student topic segment. 8 tips to rebrand your architectural practice by Ali Waliwala. I'll just give a quick intro about Ali. As a partner in the parent design firm Baliwala Edge, Ali entered the profession armed with a diploma in interiors along with a bachelor's degree in commerce. The combination of Ali's dynamism and passion has been instrumental in the creation of remarkable workspaces for budding entrepreneurs and the youth of the next gen. A hobbyist actor, Ali infuses drama into his palette of various materials to script pleasant living spaces. His understanding of modern technology and its advancements have also greatly assisted the upkeep with global design trends and innovations. Ali brings a fresh perspective to the table, his modern outlook on design, creating the perfect foil for traditional and classic approach of his mentor. All right, Ali, take it away.
thanks so much Aditya for the introduction. It was really sweet. Hey guys, happy to be on this platform right now. Well, we just rebranded our design studio from Baldiwala Associates to Baldiwala Edge. So Ritika and Aditya thought it would be a great idea to talk about that and have something more meaningful. So here I am. And so yeah, Aditya, we're talking about rebranding an architectural or an interior design studio. So I've jotted down like few points and headers that I want to take the audience through. So here are some tips, guys, that can probably help you in your restructuring or rebranding your studio. The first one I would say is to have a purpose. I think it's very important to have a purpose, a reason why you want to rebrand. There's a lot of money involved. There is a lot of cost that goes behind rebranding. It's not that easy. And trust me, I thought it's just a change of name, but it's really not. There's a lot that goes behind the entire change. So the purpose is the most important thing. That would be my first tip. When you do anything with a purpose, I just feel it has a story, right? Like there is a way, there's a story behind the entire thing. So for me, it was shifting my space, my studio. It was name style sounding more like Baldiwala Associates sounding more like a law firm, and I was not okay with that. So I had to change that kind of a concept and also let freshness come in, keeping the Baldiwala legacy. We had to bring a little freshness. So purpose is very important. There are lots of other reasons I had to change my brand. Had to rebrand it. So purpose is very important. Second thing I would say is when you are thinking of rebranding, hire a professional. I think hiring a professional, a brand strategist, a graphic designer is extremely important. It's important because I'll give you an example over here. When we have a lot of clients who come and say, my aesthetic sense is very good and I can design my space, but I just needed some technical knowledge. I get a lot of clients coming up and I'm like, you know what, then we are not the right ones for you because you already know what you want, your aesthetic sense is good. Those kind of people don't want to listen. But I strongly feel that when you hire a person, a professional, they have studied the craft, they have spent money on learning and educating themselves. They have worked for those many years before they have taken up projects and bigger projects. So they've evolved. They know the craft better than us. Though my aesthetic sense might be great as a designer, but at the end of it, in that area of graphic design or brand strategy, I don't think I can match and be par with them. The third thing, Aditya, according to me, I feel is your name. For me, this is the most important thing. Baldiwala Associates, the reason I needed a purpose for me was to change the name. I couldn't stand the Associates word. So for me, it was more like, I keep saying this to people that when you're born, we don't have an option and we don't have a chance to take a name for ourselves. We are just given a name. And I would love to change my name from Ali because I love my name, but it's just such a common name.
What would you change it to?
Sorry?
Just gonna put you on the spot. What would you change it to? We'd love to know.
There is not any particular name. I like the name. No, yeah, should you put me on a spot? I have no idea. But
That's good. Carry on.
Scream Ali and like 10 people looking behind. But yeah, some cooler name than that for sure. So they obviously recommend names to you. The brand strategists and the graphic designers, they recommend names to you. Like we had almost 35, 40 brand options and we chose Baldiwala Edge. And Why I chose Baldiwala Edge compared to all the other names that she had suggested was because we were very sure we wanted to have the name Baldiwala attached to any name as a prefix or a suffix. It could be either or. Because Baldiwala has been there for 40 years. My father started his business. It's because of him that I'm here, honestly. And so it was a ready-made platform for me in terms of a business platform. And it's a memorable hook sort of a thing, like they remember that, okay, Baldiwala, they're probably into interiors. Earlier, when we were 40 years ago, Baldiwala was referred to as a bucket factory. We were into manufacturing of buckets. So, now that the whole thing has changed, but I want to keep the Baldiwala name. And Edge as a suffix was um, a more fresh approach. I'm not saying we have edge over other architects and designers over here when I speak about that because people get it wrong. It's more like the edge over a generic sort of a way, more like because of the legacy, because of the experience, because of the technical know-how from the previous generation to now, that entire thing gives us an edge in general. The fourth thing I would say is a package. The whole branding comes as a package. There are a lot of people I know and aware of who have just changed their brand name, but the entire package, like the emailers that they send or social media awareness, letterheads, everything is not taken care of. And a lot of people do this because of because of the cost cutting. When you realize that basically once your logo is changed, it doesn't stop there. Everything needs to change. Then the printing needs to go into and all of that hard copies. So it's very important to understand that when you're rebranding, all your stationery, all your social media pages, your emailers, everything has to speak the same visual identity and the same visual language. That's very important. And then automatically the brand starts creating its own awareness. Like for example, the McDonald's M. You see that M without anything, just as a sketch, you'll be like, oh, this is McDonald's. So I think that is very important for the name and the package as well. The fifth and most important part, I think, is the legal issues, the legalities. We need to make sure that we register our name, the trademark. It's a process. It's very boring. It's very pakawing. It's like, oh God, again, meet this guy, get it registered. And to be honest, and all honesty, we've gone ahead with Baldiwala Edge, but I know that the registration office is closed because of the lockdown right now. Our papers are ready, but we have to go and register it still. So, but we did find out the name is not taken by anyone. So you need to find out if the name is taken by anyone, then the whole thing, the whole process that you've gone through, you're spending double the amount to do it again. So the legal issues have to be taken care of. You can also find out on Google, like there are a lot of exercises that you can do to find out if anyone has taken that name. The sixth thing is about making it personal and what needs to stand out. Basically, your USP. You need to weave it into everything you do. Obviously, not more others, but I think it's very important to highlight your strength, your aesthetic sense, and probably a tagline. So obviously, we don't have a tagline, but over here, Aditya, I think what we've done is inside the box. That's also sort of branding exercise that we've done for that vertical, where we started this virtual design platform for our customers. Over there, we had a tagline. How the tagline helps is basically explains the concept or the logo or your brand name better. So I don't think for architects and designers it really works as a studio name. Like, I mean, I can't have Baldiwala Edge, interior design consultants, something like that is okay, but I think a tagline is very important. Like, for example, for Inside the Box, we've done Inside the Box virtual interior design solutions at your doorstep. So it clearly states the entire thing that, okay, they're talking about a virtual design service, which basically is serving us at our doorstep, which probably, let's get into it. It creates a curiosity. So I think that's very important.
Yeah, I think, it's part of storytelling. It's a personal call whether you want to have a tagline or not. But if you think you've cracked it, you want to stick to it, it's just part of the bigger storytelling. And then you can use it as, this thing from which you can draw your various, communication, the tonality and stuff like that.
I think appealing to an audience is extremely important. Our audience is nowadays the target audience, and whatever we have in whichever area of design, architecture, or product, or anything, our target audience and the audience in general has become much more smarter. They're educated about social media, the norms, and everything to a large extent. So I think making the connect with the customer is extremely important because the everything has a feeling, like the senses, right? I think for interiors and architecture, what happens is that it's important, I think, to strike that chord with the customers emotionally. It does work. Like right now we've done this entire inside the box. Again, it's not related to a design studio, but it is a vertical which is related to design. So this
Yeah.
is to make a connect emotionally the person. A person, you're actually selling emotions. You're
Hmm.
actually selling the customers happiness.
Hmm.
It's actually become a commodity sort of a thing because
Hmm.
when they see that, there's a feeling that gets evoked inside. When
Hmm.
the feeling gets evoked, they connect with you to know more about it. When that
Hmm.
happens, it becomes a conversion for your project. So
Right.
that I think is the most important of all the points over here, to create the connect. The brand should be able to create that connect with the person. That's the seventh one. And the eighth one is show the story. I mean, boast about it, talk about it, post it, and let people know. And when we do this, so I'll give you an example over here. So Aditya, when we basically Badiwala Edge 3 months ago before the lockdown, 2 weeks before the lockdown happened, all my letterheads and all the prints and everything had started coming in.
Yeah.
And our office was going on when 1 month we were supposed to shift, and this lockdown happened. It just everything was like dead. And
Right.
then we came up with Inside the Box. We worked on it for almost 2 months and came up with this idea. So what happened is that when we launched Baldiwala Edge and then launched Inside the Box, automatically there was a connect. There
Hmm.
was everyone started talking about the Edge more because there was a purpose behind it. Inside the Box became also sort of a purpose. Uh,
Hmm.
okay, under the new vertical, people are always wanting to do new things. I mean,
Hmm.
look forward to new things. No one wants to really see stuff in terms of that. Okay, old works, throwback, great. But what do you have new now? So that is very, very important, and that's what Inside the Box did for us. We did not do it intentionally. We just did because we wanted to create something new. But when we now look at hindsight and see the whole thing, we realize that, with the Edge and Inside the Box, the whole concept only completely changed. So to even boast about it or talk about it on social media and to let people know that we've launched, it's very important, guys. Like, you need to create good content, hire marketing guys, again, hire professionals, because they are the guys who will bring you that kind of awareness for your brand. Let people know about it, that you've done this and you work so hard on it. And the only way you can let people know is by creating a sort of unique strategies to come up with different ideas and to show your brand in a different light. So I think that is also very important, that after you've done everything, let it be out and let the world know. So yeah, that's about it, man. I mean, this is what
Yeah.
I've learned, and
Yeah.
So I think it was a great conversation. Aditya, would you like to wrap it up?
Yeah. We were. We were.
Sorry, I just jumped in because I
Yeah.
heard I
Yeah.
wanted to add to it.
we're glad you did. We're glad you did. We needed the House of Ritika touch.
Thank you so much. Yes, Aditya.
Thanks, Ritika, and thanks, Aditya.
Thanks so much, Ali. Thank you.
And thank you, guys.
Thank you guys for
Bye.
attending and for your
Bye,
questions.
guys.